Alright, what's up YouTube? I am going to do my deck profile. I haven't seen any videos like this yet. So I've been winning with this deck. Usually I go X1 or I go undefeated with it. It's pretty fun. It is Dimensional Robos, and it's really fun. If you like all-out pressure on your break ride turn and you just want to like smash your opponent's face in because they think a perfect guard's going to save them or a perfect guard or two is going to save them, they're wrong. Anyway, we're going to start off with grade 3s. You cannot play any Dimensional Robo deck without Dimensional Robo Great Daikaiser. He's your break ride. He's 11k. If he's boosted, he's 13. Usually that equals up into 20k columns. 18 to 20k columns. He's the same amount of guard, either way. Break ride skill, if you don't know, is when you break ride, you counter blast 1. He gets plus 10k, and he gains the skill of the unit that rode over it gets a crit, and it gets the ability to retire, negate effects that say cannot damage the Vanguard, and or you can retire Guardians out of the Guardian Circle. So I love him, he's great. Next is his buddy, Dimensional Robo Shadow Kaiser. He's amazing. If for some reason you didn't get a 3 or you don't have anything else in your hand except for you have Daikaiser on Vanguard Circle, you have him, you counterblast 1, and then you superior call. Then you can superior ride, I'm sorry, not superior call, Great Daikaiser, which it surprisingly makes it like really consistent. I run 3 because I was running 2 before, and when I ran 2, I often found like either they would probably end up in the damage zone, and like it's happened more often than I thought, so I had bumped it up to 3. But his skill is obviously if Great Daikaisers in here, if Super Daikaiser's in here, he's a 13k base, and when he attacks, you counterblast 2 Dimensional Robos. Remember that part, Dimensional Robos, not just D-Police. He can do a triple drive check, which adds on to the effects that this gives him, makes it really fucking bad for your opponent. Next, for the final grade 3, this is a tech that I run. Obviously, I've only seen like Card Otaku and Card Protagonist run this deck, but nobody else. Ultimate Dimensional Robo, Great Daiyusha. He's for when, you know, this is done, you did your break ride turn, you can't break ride anymore, you have no counter blast. He comes in swinging 13k with a crit every single turn, and your opponent's really not gonna like that. It's gonna drain the rest of the perfect guards that they have. On to my 2s. I run 4 Die Dragon, 4 Kaizards. Usually if I'm in a good enough advantage point, I'll superior ride on turn 2 so I can go ahead and ride Daiyusha or Daikaiser and give him plus 5k and get an early twin drive off, but if not, then fuck it. Next, my grade 1 lineup's a little bit weird. I run 3 perfect guards because I found that I don't really need that many more. I run 3 Die Braves because if I do superior ride, I want him in the soul, and then I can counterblast 1 because usually they're not going to block the first one that's swinging like 16k if there's 6k Vanguard or 7k Vanguard or 9k Vanguard. They're not going to drop that much cards out of hand. So I counterblast 1 and try to replenish my hand, get something that I need. 3 10k attackers, because 10k attackers are good because I don't run that many grade 2s. I run 3 Die Mariners because Soul Blast them from Soul. Usually I do that at least once on break ride turn, put my Vanguard up to 26 if they are not cross-ridden, so they have to drop at least 20k guard or perfect guards just to block. And finally for grade 1s, I run 2 Commander Lols. I run him because like if for some reason I'm grade stuck, like this has happened again, it happened a few times, I just fill up my field and just swing, and then my opponent's like, oh whatever, he's only 7k, he's not going to get a crit. If he doesn't get a crit, it's not going to be like a double crit. So then I'll swing, get a heal trigger, or then they'll be like, okay whatever, and then Commander Laurel skill, rest all 4 of my rear guards, and then I'll go ahead and swing again, and they're like, oh shit, should have blocked that. And then it's just good pressure for, especially on break ride turn. Trigger lineup. We run 8 crits, 4 draws, and 4 heals. We run this lineup because, like, I know a lot of other people like have been like, oh, I want to run 6 crits or 5 draw, whatever. I think this is better because the more draws you run, the more chances you run of drawing your grade 3s that you need in your deck. You want to be able to get your grade 3s on your break ride turns. You want to try to minimize that. I know it's Vanguard and it's random. You can't really help it when you can, but running 4 draws, especially since they are they're named Dimensional Robo, it helps. Anyway, like my best turn, or my favorite turn, is break ride turn. So I'm going to set up an imaginary field, like my perfect field. This is my Vanguard. This is my hand. This is in my deck. Put that out. Put that out. Put that out. And then this and this. Let's just say that's that. Like, I'll go ahead and, oh no, we don't want this. Let's say I'll go ahead, I'll call this, counterblast 1, look through my deck, go ahead and do this, I cross Broke Road, counterblast 1, plus 10k shield smash, go ahead, swing. Normally I'll swing unboosted at a rear guard. If they have like a 9k or 7k rear guard out in front, they're like, yeah, fuck that, they're wasting their thing. So I'll go ahead and whatever. Shield, grade 3, smash shield, crit trigger, rest all 4, stand back up again, and then swing with whatever bonuses that I got, or just go ahead and swing it all at the Vanguard. But I love doing that. It's so much fun. Like, this deck is really fun. Like I said, I've been going either X1 or I've been going undefeated with this deck at my locals. I haven't taken it to a regional because Fighter's Collection didn't come out until after regional season for me. I went to Chicago, I went to Tennessee. Tennessee I did really good, Chicago I did really bad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions, comments, please comment, rate, subscribe. Just stay tuned for more videos. See you guys later.